Good evening to the ladies and to the gentlemen. This is Quick Hits with Pat and Diggs.
Yo.
Brought to you by SeatGeek, the best ticket purchasing app all over the world and internet. They take all the tickets, they put them in one place, they rate them for you, they color code it, they show you what your seat's going to look like. It's beautiful. It's really a beautiful thing.
They lasso all the tickets.
They do.
They lasso it like a cowboy.
They're a cowboy, baby. And with promo code HITS, H-I-T-S, you get $20 off your first purchase. So, not a bad little deal, eh?
Also, great accent there.
Thank you.
Top 5. Another special that SeatGeek's doing. Use promo code PAT300. That's PAT with the numbers 300. You save $300 on your Super Bowl tickets.
What?
That's a real special that SeatGeek's doing right now. It's dumb. They're a dumb company. They sponsor us.
That's wild.
I'm grateful to them, but they're giving away Super Bowl tickets at $300 discount with the promo code PAT300. So do your thing. Let's have a good time. Let's go to the Super Bowl, and let's talk about the teams that got to the Super Bowl this last championship Sunday.
In chronological order, Rams, Saints.
I'm going to first say this.
Go ahead.
Before we get to the drama,
Yeah.
huge shout out to Johnny Hecker for turning the momentum of that game on its goddamn head with a dime to Sam Shields on a nice fake punt. He is now 12 of 20 in his NFL passing career. That is better than almost every single backup quarterback that you've ever heard that has ever played in the NFL. Good for Johnny Hecker. Starting a quarterback who's a punter,
Pretty
really,
much.
like a lot of us.
Yep.
Also, Greg the Leg Zerline, young Jeezy, 57-yard game winner. That's beautiful. Thomas Morstead also had a great game, as did Will Lutz. But Jeezy and Hecker saved the day for the Brain. Now let's get to the drama. Diggsy, you start.
The Saints are embarrassing the NFL. The Saints are embarrassing the NFL. They're trying to get the game replayed because that's ever happened. You know how many teams have lost on bad calls? A lot. A lot of teams. Even I'm not a Browns fan. The Browns lost probably 3 games this year. Remember that Oakland game? The fumble should have been the fumble. The bad
First down?
Yeah. I mean, did they go and complain that the game should be replayed? No, because that's just what happens. That's what fucking. And then they're going to try to sue the NFL for their season ticket holders for loss of enjoyment and loss of fun in life. You know how many places get sued for that? Every single place in the
Probably
world.
this place, if I had to guess.
No. But when TBS switches from Seinfeld to Big Bang Theory, I could sue TBS for loss of enjoyment.
Yeah, because your enjoyment was at an all-time high right there, and then all of a sudden they took you down to the goddamn
Fucking
pits
dumb.
of misery.
This is why millennials are the way they are.
Let me say this. The games that you were referring to the Browns this year were not for the Super Bowl. They were not for something that's worth hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars to the franchise, the city, the team, the players, the future, the coaches. You play in the Super Bowl, everybody's making money off of that. It's worth a lot of money. It's a lot different than the Oakland game where it wasn't first down. And there's been a lot of blown calls in the past. I agree. But this one has captivated the entire news cycle. Good Morning America was talking about today. The Today Show, I think, was talking about it. Everybody's talking about it because how terrible the no call was, not only on the field physically, where the one ref actually waves off the other ref from making the call, but also optically, which I think means the same thing, but optically, they're all from Los Angeles, those refs. So there's a lot of that going on. I'm just saying, so it looks bad on the NFL, and if the commish, Roger Goodell, who never is seen in public without military, firefighters, police, or kids around him because he's not very well liked by a lot of people, by design of his job, he's supposed to be hated. If he announced that we were replaying because of that law that's in the rule book about an extraordinary act, which that clearly was, I mean, admitted by the defender, admitted on the offensive side, the refs even said it was bad, and that's a game winner there for the Saints. If he was to announce this, a replay this Saturday, it would take over the world. It would take over the world. It would be like having 2 Super Bowls. It would be like having 2 Super Bowls. It's a great business decision, but I don't love the thought that anytime a ref makes a terrible call, which is going to happen, again, it'll happen forever, that there's a chance for a replay.
It's a dangerous precedent.
That's what I'm saying. It's a slippery slope is what they call it.
Do we replay Pats and Chiefs because of the blown roughing the passer call?
Well, that was egregious as fuck. That was on 3rd down.
Where does it end? Where does it end?
Well, I agree with you there. It's a slippy slope, as they say.
The Saints could have also, they had 4 drives in the fourth quarter and 1 in overtime. 3 points, 1 interception. Maybe score some more fucking points, Drew.
Hey,
Hall of Famer.
Foxy's Food just showed up in a souped-up Honda Civic with like one of them wings on and a whole body kit. I haven't seen one of these since 2006, maybe 2005.
It was Nick Moraldo's car in Nitrous Rush.
That's exactly what it is. It was Nick Moraldo's Subi Impreza that was in Nitrous Rush, currently just delivered Evan Foxy's food order with the big wing and everything. He's got one of them fart buckets on the back. Right out front here. Good
every day Evan knows we're going to record this, and every day he orders his food right in the middle of it.
Oh, it's not his. The guy in the Honda Civic delivered it to the wrong food.
Nobody's
wrong
fucking
place.
order gets messed up more.
Never would have guessed with that car that guy's delivering food to the wrong place and giving no fucks about it. Foxy just walked in here with somebody else's food in another building. This is great. Good car, though. Everybody on earth thought that the Patriots' time had come and gone. Mm-hmm. Because during the season, they didn't look great. They didn't look like the old Patriots with dominant fashion. But then something happened, and it's called the playoffs, and it's what the Patriots do. And somehow, Tom Brady is a golden boy, man. I understand he's had some fights with unlucky situations. He gets suspended for something that's a bunch of bullshit from years in the past. Mm-hmm. David Tyree does that catch on his head that cost them a Super Bowl, basically. But most of the time, Tom Brady, things are going to work out for that guy.
Yes.
I can't stress it enough. Tom Brady has things work out for him, and he knows it. Dee Ford is 6 inches away from the Kansas City Chiefs being in the Super Bowl.
And the Patriots being dead.
And the Patriots dynasty being mocked for the next 3 months. But instead, for the next 2 weeks, we have to deal with Patriots fans potentially getting another Super Bowl and continuing their absolute dominance.
I did say this last week to Connor's face. I said, I hope they win this week, and I hope they lose in the Super Bowl, you piece of shit.
Oh, you want them to lose back-to-back Super Bowls? You think that is enough to say that their dynasty's dead?
No, it would just make me very happy. There's nothing worse than losing in the Super Bowl.
I don't think it's
stated.
Oh, it's terrible. I don't think it's stated enough how impressive it is that they have gone back to the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady playing in 13 AFC Championships games in 17 seasons, and this is his 9th Super Bowl appearance. It's
incredibly impressive.
Incredible all around it. But I do believe a large majority of the country are about, we're done with it.
Yeah. We're done with it for a while.
Somehow the team from Los Angeles has become America's team, which you would have never guessed.
And we realized in the middle of today's podcast, download and listen to it now.
It's good.
That it's Adam Vinatieri's fault.
Adam Vinatieri kicked off his entire dynasty in that tuck rule game in the middle of a blizzard with 5-6 inches of snow on the field. He makes the unmakeable kick, which launches them into this golden status, which has been a dynasty run that the rest of the NFL has just had to sit back and fucking take in their face. But it's been fun to watch as a football fan.
Can't wait to talk about the Patriots for 2 weeks. That's going to be fun.
Maybe we talk about the Saints suing the NFL and hope that game gets played again.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring it up and it would be a real shame more.
It would be a real shame if we missed another would be a real shame answer. By the way, SeatGeek, Pat 300, get $300 off your Super Bowl tickets.
If you're not buying Super Bowl tickets, then you can use the hits one. But if you're buying Super Bowl tickets, you get the $300.
And if you're thinking about buying Super Bowl tickets and selling them,
oh, that's not a bad idea.
There's an automatic $300 in the green there.
You know what that is? That's like the kicks game. You buy some fresh new kicks. You
keep them clean.
What are those people called? Plugs.
Sneakerhead.
That's a plug life.
Be a plug. You're a Super Bowl plug now. Congratulations. Super Bowl ticket plug. You are, because of SeatGeek in the Pat 300.
We just made you $300 probably.
It would be a real shame if we didn't see you right back here at Manana. Cheers. I think the Patriots are going to win, by the way. What is it, Tuesday? I think they're going to win. I don't know how you stop the Patriots. And I don't even know if the Rams are going to be in the Super Bowl because the Saints might be playing them on Saturday. So I got the Patriots because they're the only team that's definitely going to be in the Super Bowl at this exact moment.
I can't argue that.
Yep, you can't. You literally can't.
Can't argue that.
Can't argue because it might be the Saints. We don't know.
I can't argue that.
Hammer the Patriots. They're the only team that's in the Super Bowl right now.
Can't argue that.
Can't. Laws are laws. I don't make the court system. I'm just part of watching it, you know? Watch Dateline every once in a while.
Can't lose to yourselves. Or can you?
I think the enemy is always within your own camp. You can always lose to yourself.
You're right.
Think about that.
Who's the enemy here?
It's within our camp.
I think it's Todd.
I would say Todd's either on a very long undercover mission.
He's a fucking rat.
Yeah, because he was an undercover narcotics police officer. And we have a lot of vitamins in here. Or it's Foxy.
For
Strictly
sure.
because Foxy orders food to get delivered right in the middle of the show every single
Terrorist
fucking
of the
time.
show.
Today he was even trying to get somebody else's. He was trying to get somebody else's food in. It's not basketball season yet. It's not basketball season yet.